Hi, I'm Camilo the chameleon. Chameleons are a clade of lizards belonging to the family Chamaeleonidae. This family consists of 202 species, as well as 23 subspecies in 12 genera. Chameleons are best known for their ability to change color, and most species can do this. This is done by altering the arrangement of guanine crystals under their skin, changing the wavelength of light reflected off the crystals. Chameleons use this color change for various functions, including social signaling, camouflage, and in reaction to environmental factors. Although chameleon and cephalopods coloration are the most extreme cases in the animal kingdom, some frogs, lizards, and fish also change color, but this is mainly for camouflage, and they use a different mechanism. For a long time, we thought that the color change was achieved by the dispersion of pigment in a cell. However, this turned out to be false. In order to change the color of the outer surface, chameleons have their own technique with which they share similarities with cephalopods, where they combine pigmentary color with structural color. They express color through active tuning of a lattice of guanine nanocrystals in a thick layer underneath the skin. These cells are called dermal iridophores. Iridophores, also called guanophores, are one type of chromatophore, which reflect light by using plates of crystalline chemochromes. There are three main layers that contribute to the coloration. The pigment layer on top, which is made up of xanthophore pigment cells, a layer of S iridophore cells, and a layer of D iridophore cells. The xanthophore cell contains a yellow pigment. The other two layers under the pigment layer consist of superimposed populations of S iridophore cells and D iridophore cells. When the light passes through the multi-layers in the chameleon skin, the S iridophore layer rapidly changes the space between guanine nanocrystals in order to change the structural color. If a chameleon is in a relaxed state, guanine crystals will become in close proximity to each other. As a result, only light with small wavelengths will be reflected, such as blue light. The structural color now becomes blue. By combining the yellow from the xanthophores, a green color is produced. Conversely, in the excited state, guanine crystals move further apart. The larger the space between the nanocrystals, the longer the wavelength of light that will be reflected. This time the chameleon can produce a red light, along with a yellow pigment, showing an orange color on it. Behind the S iridophore layer is the deepest layer of the dermal iridophores cell. This layer is made up of D iridophores cells. The guanine nanocrystals in the D iridophores layer are irregular and have a constant large spacing. The reason for that is to reflect infrared light so that chameleons do not overheat when exposed in scorching sun. In this instance, the chameleon is using its ability to change color to react to environmental factors such as temperature and light levels, and regulate its body temperature. This is required because chameleons are cold-blooded, meaning that body temperature changes with the temperature around them. A cold chameleon will turn a dark color to absorb more heat from infrared light, whereas a warm chameleon will turn a lighter color to absorb less infrared light and cool down. It is a myth that the main reason chameleons change color is to blend in with their surroundings. Camouflage for them is not essential, as they are more than capable of escaping predators by running up to 21 miles per hour. In fact, the main reason chameleons change color is to give social signals to other chameleons, as either a warning to show they are aggressive, or to attract and communicate with potential mates. In general, dark colors show anger and lighter shades attract mates. Females tend to exhibit blander colors than males because males have to compete for territory in order to gain access to the females. When they are relaxed, chameleons are green and use their color as camouflage. Most chameleons can turn to brown and black, but skin colors vary greatly between species, and some species have to reach an age of 7 months before they start showing any color. Some interesting research was done by Russell Liggin and Kevin McGraw, which showed that the male chameleons who produce brighter stripes are more likely to approach another male to fight. But males with a brighter colored head and the ability to produce color more quickly are more likely to win. This could be due to brightness being a sign of health, making the chameleon stronger in battle. This shows that the speed at which the color change occurs is also an important communication technique. Because chromatophores are controlled by neurons and not hormones, chameleons can change their colors in seconds. It was also found that the location of particular colors on the body and head of the chameleon could convey information during combat. The locations change for different displays carried out by each male during a duel. The ability to change colors so precisely and quickly makes the chameleon an amazing animal to study. Currently, there is still very little understanding behind the process and origin of the coloration and evolution of the chameleon's chromatophore cells. Much more research is needed before we can fully understand how the chameleon got its color. Hee 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 hee.